And now you're really studying, working with us on voiceover technique, which is exciting. And as everyone hears, he's got the voice of, we call it the VOG, the voice of God, which is like the voice, right? The movie trailer voice.
Well, I've been working on my my movie trailer voice.
Delicious. Absolutely fantastic. What are your goals for voiceover at this point?
I have many. I know you and I have talked about in recent times of some of my next goals. So since I've been in voiceover, I have sub goals, right? So one of the first things I wanted to do was there's a motivational podcast, and so when I came to you and we started coaching and working together, I'm like, I got to be a part of that. I got to do that, right? And so I did. And so really my first sub goal was to just become a voice on that track, on that album. And it's happened.
So you had a real mission in mind.
I did.
When you came in. And it happened.
And it happened.
Wait, tell us about that. What happened?
So I believe in the power of persistence, right? So I remember the first time I reached out to them via email, I had no idea what I was doing, right? So I'm like, I'm just going to reach out to them. I'm going to do that today. And so I reached out to them and said, hey, I want to be a part of your team. They're like, okay, can you send us a demo of your work?
And you said, can I?
You actually want to hear me speak? Okay, I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm honestly not prepared for this. And so I kind of just let that fall to the wayside. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I don't even have a microphone. Second time around, I send them my commercial demo and said, hey, I know I've reached out to you before. Here's my commercial demo. Here's an example of what I can do.
And we made that together.
And we made that together.
We collaborated.
It was so much fun.
How did they react to that?
They didn't actually react.
They didn't say anything. What did they do?
So I was a little confused. I'm like, wait a minute. Now, so then I had to challenge myself and said, maybe they're not listening to me. Maybe they're not hearing me and imagining what my voice can be like in a motivational sense. So then I just came up with a freestyle in my head of, I don't know, just thoughts, ideologies. And I recorded it and I figured out how to balance it on the audio. And I sent it to him one more time. And I said, listen, I'm not giving up. So it's either you or me, all right? Somebody, we're going to give. I'm going to be part of your team, and this is going to happen. And it did. And that was just my one goal. And I'm glad that I did that. I recorded a few tracks for them.
Great.
But,
Great.
I've been part of voices.com. I've been doing my thing. And I have always, since I've wanted to do voices, voice a character or do a narration. It kind of evolved as I started getting involved with auditions and stuff. But I would love to be on an animation.
That's your next fish to fry. I mean, that's what we have to work towards.
Yep.
For sure.
Or a nice little, I don't know, like a nice Discovery Channel narration. The men that talk over as they graze. Watch the lion jump over the... I
you have a
lot
of potential in all of these genres.